Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
What do you know of Anthony Koletti? For people who are hearing that name and thinking, why is that name familiar? Bring us up to speed on Anthony Koletti.
The husband of the fraudster Melissa Caddick, who stole $20 million in a not overly...
Excuse me, $23 million.
$23 million in not an overly elaborate Ponzi scheme, but preying on her friends and family.
That's absolutely right. Over 8 years...
sadly jumped off the gap.
Assumed. Her
Jumped
foot
off
washed
the
up on a beach,
Yeah.
no other sign
There
of
was
her.
speculation that she was involved in organised crime, and they lopped off a foot and threw that in the water, and now she's over there in wherever they go.
Stumpland. But I don't think that's what's... I think we can all
exactly where they
assume
go to
that she
Stumpland.
went to the Gap and ended
Yep,
it.
yep.
Over 8 years, she funded her a very extravagant lifestyle by stealing more than $23 million, as you say, from family and friends who thought they were investing in shares. Anthony Koletti is her husband, who was a part-time hairdresser. He has said over the years...
Part-time hairdresser, part-time DJ, Amanda. Come on.
I know, I don't want to demean any of his actual work. That's quite true. He said that he was justified in his claims on her money, on her estate, by saying, Melissa never gave me a cent. I always pay for myself. So he was in court trying to... He felt that as they were selling off all her assets, he had a claim to that money. He said, I've always paid for myself. It's not like I was a desperate Double Bay housewife living off the wife, which is what everyone thinks. Why wouldn't I be entitled to something? However, as the federal court then got involved, he said he only had $1.95 to his name, and he'd quit employment as a part-time hairdresser, and therefore he was entitled to all of this. So that was his claim initially in court. Remember, he did a whole lot of press too, saying, I'm entitled to this stuff.
He did. And also he was on Channel 7 Spotlight with Michael Usher, and he had his own theories as to what happened to his wife.
What I believed happened is that she lost the money trading on the stock market, and she was probably trying to desperately make it up.
But ASIC have released a statement saying that they can't trace it. I mean, there's no evidence of trading.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because he'd know. No, yeah, right. They're not looking.
Well,
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Well, over time, he has abandoned most of his claims. And yesterday, this is why he's in the paper today, because yesterday the court heard he has decided he will keep his wedding ring, he will keep a watch and two of his wife's dresses, but not the Gucci wedding dress. So he has abandoned his multi-million-dollar claim on his wife's estate.
Oh, you'd give him the Gucci wedding dress.
Oh, it's worth thousands and thousands. If you were one of her friends, cousins, colleagues who had given your life savings to her to invest, and she'd spend it on a Gucci wedding dress.
Sure.
This isn't sentimental stuff. I'll let him keep the wedding dress. That's my money, I would say, wouldn't
Fair
you?
enough.
She ripped off her parents. She ripped off her brother.
I suppose he could always fall back on his music career.
His
as a
music
DJ.
career.
When Melissa was missing, he said he drove around the streets of Dover Heights playing this music like a Mr. Whippy.
Out of
hoping
the
that
window.
She would come out and run to him.
Or hop to him if she'd lost her foot.
This is some of the songs.
If you think that the raid that happened on November 11, 2020 affected nobody, you were wrong. When did it give you the right to come into our home and start bragging?
I like this one.
Yeah, they've done something wrong. Oh, a couple of people have told me. Yeah.
These are the undercover cops, I think.
Yeah,
ASIC.
waiting for the raid. And this one.
You should turn your body cam off so we don't get in trouble.
The damage is done.
Oh, this is good too.
When you're told you've got no rights, that's what you believe.
It's true.
Improper.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Now I'll never know
What? Never know what.
if you walked out on your own accord or if you were taken from the front door.
I think
Front door.
I think that's a new Hamilton right there. That's Hamilton. I see that.
You know what I'd say? I'd say this.
Yeah, okay.
That's my go-to answer for everything. Climate change.
Yeah, okay.
Birds are real.
Yeah, okay.
Earth is round.
Yeah,
But
okay.
yesterday's one. There's only one sun.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone knows there are multiples of suns.